How did you become so knowledgeable about the cartel? And what's your fascination with it?
Well, I don't know. Well, my fascination was just when I met them, when I was doing business with them, I was so interested in like I'd be like in a hotel room in Garberville, which is this tiny little town in Northern California. All the industry is left. Logging hasn't been there for 30 years. Yet in September and October, in any given year, you can't get a hotel room. It costs you $400 a night. That's because every drug trafficker from every region of the country is there picking up work, right? And I mean like serious weight. We're talking 50 pounds or more. Millions of dollars are changing hands behind closed doors in like a Motel 6 in these tiny little dumpy nothing forest towns, okay? And so I'd be fucking sitting in front of these guys who are just like young kids. And, you know, a couple of them are like, they look like farmers almost, right? These are like, you know, guy. And I'd just be like, where do you come from? Who do you work for? I didn't know who they were working for at the time, right? So the guy who introduced me to them said they were with the Sinaloa cartel. But as I'm like, as I'm on a bed that we're watching like Shark Week or whatever the fuck on the TV, I'm like, these are just goofy kids just like me. What's the story? Who are you? How does this structure really work? Are you sending the money back to Mexico? Do you own this big pot garden that you have somewhere, 30 miles into the forest? So after I got locked up, that's when I started to like meet a lot of these cats who were locked up, right? A lot of these Mexican cats, and I speak Spanish, and I've always been interested in Latin America. I lived in Argentina, I lived in Colombia, I lived in places in South America, but traveled back and forth and shit. So yeah, I just started to like read about it and learn about it and pay attention to it. And yeah, it's just always fascinated me. Certainly, just the way it fascinates a lot of Americans. And so that's why with the Connect, I'm really, when we go down to Mexico, we ask like, what actually is the cartel? How does it actually operate? And it's nothing like what people think. They get it all wrong.